AI is literally everywhere, but what does it mean for industry? What are the potential challenges? And importantly, what opportunities does it create for you? In these short videos, you will learn about the challenges that industrial AI faces, the opportunities that it creates, and how it's being used to be the foundation of our solutions both today and into the future. If we start with the challenge, industrial AI has the potential to fundamentally change the way we work in industry, but it's not quite that simple, and we face a number of challenges to achieve its potential. We can see that there are many and they are extremely varied. So how do we become more sustainable? How can we be more flexible? Equally, how can we do more with less? How do we capture the fact that we have an aging workforce with lots of knowledge in their heads around how a process may work? And with these challenges, part of what we can achieve is definitely delivered by industrial AI. Do we realize its full potential as of yet? No. But as we move forward, there is no doubt that it is part of the answer to the challenges. If we break those down into some use cases where AI may be able to be used to positively impact industry today, there are a number of areas. We all know how good AI is at handling increasingly large amounts of complex data. As humans, we're not so great at that. We're not so reliable. However, AI can certainly help and support to make that easier and faster. That directly connects into driving operational efficiency and how we can leverage that data with AI to have informed decisions made in a quicker, safer way. And we have to think about the risks as well. And we have to consider things like cybersecurity. But again, it's the core of the data that AI will use. So quality data into AI will allow us to support kind of mitigation of risks from a supply chain perspective and thinking of that as well from cybersecurity. And then the final area is all around that customer engagement and customer experience piece. In our personal lives, we're very used to being engaged with an AI tool. Yes, there is varying quality in them, but as they learn and develop, you probably won't even know that you're engaged with AI. So how can AI then be used to support that? However, there are a number of challenges. The data here you can see from a study from Gartner and Boston Consulting Group highlights 3 of those challenges. Nearly 40% of the people surveyed believe that AI is not trustworthy. That becomes a big issue when we are using it in an industrial setting. From the stat around skilled AI experts, that's clear that we have an opportunity here to develop, but equally that there is a huge gap in the knowledge required. And only 16% of organizations achieve their AI related goals. For me, this is all about definition. This is not about a shiny new technology that can solve everything. It's all about the questions you are looking to answer by deploying industrial AI. Thank you for joining me in exploring the challenges of industrial AI. In the next video, we will explore the approach from Siemens and the opportunities it creates. Whilst there are challenges related to industrial AI, there are also real opportunities for all of us. At Siemens, we are focusing on the creation of solutions that are robust, democratized, and have purpose. So what does this mean? So if we look at AI and how we as Siemens are looking to use it, it's all about combining the real and digital worlds. And we see AI as being the tool or the approach to really accelerate this. So what does that really mean? We have a really big focus on industrial co-pilots and how we can leverage that approach that we're really familiar with using outside of work in an industrial setting, so specifically an industrial co-pilot. And how do we see them being used? We see them as a way to empower the process industries. It's all about being able to optimize and speed up processes, boost efficiency, and become more sustainable. So what does this look like? When we look at today and the use of digital twins, moving through to the use of a co-pilot to then autonomous systems, we have a really great opportunity with industrial grade AI to speed up the way we develop to autonomous plant operation. So what does that look like? Starting at the bottom, ground up, connecting the real world and the digital worlds together to have that two-way interoperability of a digital twin, leveraging what we can get from a quality, productivity, sustainability, and flexibility perspective. You layer on top of that, and it's specifically in this sort of circle of learning the industrial grade AI, leveraging data analytics and domain know-how, learning from the real world, connecting that into the digital world, automating that and feeding it back into the real world. And the accelerator platform plays a part in this as well. So we are very used to having co-pilots as tools at this moment in time. You can buy some of these things already and we use them at home. But as that develops, we then start to use it as an assistant where we're asking questions further and we're getting advice from that assistant. The evolution continues with AI becoming a peer, where you are testing out your theory with AI and getting feedback from it. And finally, as an orchestrator, where it's all about us as the human providing those guide rails and AI being truly autonomous. So if we think about this and how we want to make AI ready for the process industries, it's all around three areas. It's about making sure that AI is robust. Jump back to the first section, people being unsure about the trustworthiness of AI. So it has to be robust, it has to be secure, reliable, and trustworthy. We want to democratize AI, so making it accessible for everybody in a very simple way. This is where the accelerator platform becomes a key part. And finally, we want to have purpose. Back to success in AI projects, you have to have purpose. What are you looking to do with it? How are you looking to scale? How are you looking to impact your quality or achieve your sustainability targets? And we want to layer this around the traditional plant life cycle, from design, planning, engineering, operations, and maintenance. And this is where we start to see some of the use cases. But before we get into that, one of the basis of the use cases is all around the data. You can see here a world that we're very familiar with. We are playing a part in it pretty much as we speak. As we use AI, things like ChatGPT, we are adding to its understanding. We are entering data, information, pictures, whatever it may be, and it's learning, and use cases are then developed as a result of that. We want to take that exact same approach, but leverage it into an industrial foundation model, which is all about all of the information that we have as Siemens, applications that our technology has been delivered around, being then put into a more guided, secure industrial foundation model. And ultimately, the diamonds that you see at the bottom that drop out are those customer use cases. And those are the things that create the real impact. Thank you for joining me in exploring our approach and the opportunities that industrial AI creates. In the next video, we'll bring this to life with real solutions that are being developed for the future and also used today. We have looked at the challenges and the opportunities of industrial AI, but how does this translate into solutions? Here, I will take you through 3 examples of how we are planning to leverage the use of AI to increase efficiencies in digital twin development, software delivery, and smart condition monitoring. So let's take a deeper dive into use cases that we have and are developing today within AI. The first one is a really common issue that we see. We in the UK are a brownfield market. We have lots of legacy data and documentation, but how do we connect together that unstructured legacy data from different sources and different formats in a simple way to create intelligence? Part of the answer to this is an AI-assisted P&ID detection tool. And we're just going to take you through how that could work and the value that it could bring. So here we see a common PDF. Everybody has they're sat on everybody's servers. We're going to take this PDF and we're going to convert it into an intelligent piece of data that will add further value. So you see here the process of uploading the PDF into the AI tool, and ultimately you can do this en masse, you can do it in many different ways, but ultimately what will happen here is the PDF is imported into the tool, and you now have an intelligent representation of the flat, dumb PDF that you had before. It's created context across different relationships between the different items on the P&ID, and ultimately you can then start to review it yourself as a human to make sure that we put that final check in on the AI generated output. And maybe there's a few tweaks that need to be made, but you can then take this output and put it into a tool such as Commerce, where you can start to then really bring to life and develop a digital twin of your actual plant. And it's all about reducing the time, effort, and cost that it takes to do that. The second use case we're going to touch on is about engineering and the development of sequences within PCS Neo. So what you will see as we move through the engineering assistant is some very simple examples of how the Copilot has been used by simple prompting that we're familiar with to add additional steps to a sequence. This one is obviously very, very simple, and it's delivered very quickly. This becomes a bit more complex. We're asking it to do multiple things at one time. So a number of steps that will be put in a more complex type of prompt, which you'll see happen in front of you. Obviously it takes a little bit of time, but it's pretty quick and it's quite simple. This one is a much more complex approach and a much more complex prompt, because what we're going to do is take a process description driven by the prompt, copy and paste that process description into the Copilot, and let the AI assistant generate the sequence as a whole based on that process description and how it should operate, the naming of the valves, etc., the order in which the process should take place. You see it building here as it's interpreting what we put in terms of the text. So that's the second example. The third and final example is all around smart condition monitoring. So we're very familiar with the KPI-based approach, where we have fixed KPIs we measure against. It doesn't necessarily align too well with anomaly detection and things like that, different things that happen that we're not expecting. But an AI-based approach really supports that machine learning-based approach in terms of smart condition monitoring. This is a solution that you can buy today. It's the Citrans SCM IQ. It's smart condition monitoring. And here we're just showing how you connect the vibration sensors into the various machines, connect them to the cloud and into an Insights Hub, where you then get additional value and additional insight into what's happening. So how does this work? The first step is to input the data. So we have a defined amount of time where we record the data, all of those vibration fingerprints that the sensor is seeing. We compress all of that down into an AI model, and we have this neural network that is learning how those signals are interacting with each other, what the vibration fingerprints mean. We move then into kind of the operation phase. We see what is normal, what is a deviation, and then the AI model learns from that. We also have the opportunity to input active learning as well. So where as a human, we see something that needs to be directly added into the model, we can do that. And again, the system will learn from it. So that's just 3 examples of how we are making AI real today. Thank you for joining me as we explored the possibilities industrial AI can provide to you both today and into the future. Industrial AI is all about making AI real, making it ready for industry, and making it easy for everyone to use. If you want to learn more, then scan the QR code where you will find more information about the topic.